Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone and the Honorable our lecturer Beni Wijaya. My name is Rahmawati from 3BB class of English department. I would like to review journal article. The title is Hotel Strategy in Advancing the COVID-19 Pandemic based on the Westin Research Nusa Dua experience. This journal article authored by Putu Lianda Puspita, Putu Astawa, and Gede Mudana. They are from Tourism Department, Bali State Polytechnic. This journal is International Journal of Glocal Tourism. This journal published on March 2021. The volume number of this journal is 2 and issue number is 1. Page 28 until 39. Okay, let me begin from the introductions. In introductions, there are 3 points. The first is, since the COVID-19 pandemic, Indonesia government prohibiting foreign nationals from visiting Indonesia. Bali is noted to have closed all tourist and entertainment spots in order to avoid the spread of the virus COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic, which has been going on for several months, has caused economic activity to weaken in almost all countries in the world, one of which is tourism industry. Several countries prohibit foreign nationals from visiting their country, including the Indonesia government prohibiting foreign nationals from visiting Indonesia. Health and safety standardizations is the main thing that must be considered by the government together with tourism industry managers. The second point is Bandung Regency Industry and Manpower Office noted that as of March 31st, 1.781 tourism workers had been sent home and 39 people were dismissed or termination of employment in Bandung. Hardiana 2020 states that comprehensive and sustainable efforts are needed to restore tourism conditions in the city of Bandung. The government, especially in Bandung City, and tourism business actors are required to communicate and coordinate to develop tourism recovery policy instruments, which include internal recovery efforts such as disaster management, organizational capacity building, and external recovery efforts such as tourism relations policies and tourism promotions. The third is, according to BPS, the hotels affected and closed are almost 50% of the total hotels previously operating. The hotel industry is one of the industries that has a huge impact in these pandemic situations. Many hotels have been forced to close rather than stay open. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, the occupancy of hotels in Bali was very good. The number of rooms sold in average over 16% in each month. In fact, at certain times, visitors find it difficult to find a room due to the celebrity of tourist arrivals in Bali. Disasters began to become when COVID-19 was declared that had impacted the state of Indonesia, so the government banned all travel activity and closed Indonesian tourism activities. Alright, I'm going to explain the research methods. There are 5. First, the Westin Research Nusa Dua is the object of the research. The Westin Research Nusa Dua, which is located in the ITDC or Indonesia Tourism Development Corporation's area, which will be the object of research. The second, qualitative approach. According to Angiotto and Setiawan 1218, a qualitative approach is collecting data in a natural setting with the intentions of interpreting the phenomena that occur where the researcher is a key instrument. This research further explains in detail what activities or situations are taking place to study strategy management at the Westin Research Nusa Dua Bali in the situations of the COVID-19 pandemic. Third, data collection methods use interviews and literature study. While the observations method was not carried out in this study, considering the ongoing pandemic situation and access to the hotel area was very tight. Four is purposive samplings. The determination of information was carried out by purposive samplings method, namely the technique of collection sample by considering settings. According to Sugiono 2013, the information selected in this study were the respective department heads at the Westin Research Nusa and their staff who understand the management of the hotel company being studied. The last is use strategy management. This study uses management theory. Management, according to Wilson's 2012, is a series of actions taken by organizational members in an effort to achieve organizational goals. The strategy management implemented by the Western Research Nusa is a general strategy and strategy for corporate function. Now, I'm going to explain about the findings of this journal. The hotel industry is one of the industries that has been severely affected in this pandemic situation. The Westin Research Nusa Bali is one of the five-star hotels which is still operating even though it is not in normal occupancy condition and continues to carry out health protocols set by the government. Alright, January strategy. General strategies divided into three. First of all is cost leadership or low cost. Cost leadership is a comprehensive cost control strategy with the hope of increasing profits. The Western Research Nusa reduce operating costs without reducing basic salaries and basic employee benefits for welfare. The second is differentiations. Differentiations, which is a way to make a product unique or second to none. The Western Research Nusa is located in the International Tourism Development Centers or ITDC area, only 30 minutes drive from Nusa International Airport. Located in the ITDC area, this hotel is one of the right choices to stay in the current pandemic situations because access to and from this area is very tight and only hotel employees and guests staying in this area are allowed to enter this area. In addition, the Western Research Nusa Dua is the hotel chosen by the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy as a pilot project for implementing the new era life order protocol standard in tourism, which has now been certified by the Bali Provincial Tourism Office. The third is focus. Focus is the process of preparing a product to meet specific consumer needs. In this COVID-19 pandemic situations, implementing strict health protocol standards for employees and guests who stay overnight, so that the guests who will stay at the hotel feel safer and in accordance with their needs and expectations. Okay, function strategy. Function strategy divided into five. The first is productions or operations function. Production or operation functions, namely carry out various activity and producing outputs called products, both in terms of goods and services, where hotel management is disciplined to maintain excellent service and see breakthroughs and business opportunities such as working with well-known restaurants to sell their food products at Western Resort Nusa Dua. The second is marketing function. Marketing function is the process of transforming or moving products that have been produced by the company to reach consumers. By using the concept of a marketing mix, it is still implemented and maintained starting from products that are managed effectively and efficiently. Make adjustments to stay packaged to balance decreasing purchasing power of the community, such as pay now, stay later, stay package. Apart from that, from the marketing communications aspect, collaborating with radios and magazines to promote the pay now, stay later package. The third is financial function. which must be carried out by the company because it is related to the process of determining funds and the process of allocating funds. Manage finances efficiently while maintaining cash flow so as to be able to balance income against debt servicing obligations as well as operating and maintenance costs. 4 is functions of human resource management by terminating all contract employees and opening an early retirement program for permanent employees who have worked for many years. With these reductions in human resources, the burden on companies is lighter for the payment of employee salary during this pandemic. In addition, the work schedule has also been adjusted considering that the number of employees has decreased significantly. The management also pay attention to worker health by providing masks, hand sanitizers, hand gloves, and vitamins to avoid exposure to the virus. The last is accounting function. Accounting functions no less important in the company because it's related to all company activities must be reported and summarized in the form of financial statement. In addition, a computerized and online system is implemented thoroughly so that information quickly reaches all relevant lines to reduce suspicions and fraud. Now I will explain the conclusion about this research. Based on the findings of this journal, the conclusion that the hotel industry is one of the industries that has been severely affected in this pandemic situations, and the Westin's recent Nusa Bali is one of the five-star hotels which is still operating even though during COVID-19 pandemic by implementing a general strategy that divided into three. They are cost leadership, differentiations, and focus. Also by implementing a corporate functions strategy that divided into five. They are productions or operations function, the marketing functions, financial functions, the functions of human resource management, and accounting functions. The strategy is expected to become a reference for other hotels during the COVID-19 pandemic so that the hotel can still operate even in abnormal conditions. Well, that's all about my journal article review. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.